For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kickin, and we are doing something explicit today. Not only are we bringing on Joe McPhee to do a show with us. Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Ready to rock and roll here.
Ready to rock and roll. All right, but you're not the explicit portion of this show at all. You're actually the guest of honor. We're happy to have you on here. We're going to be kicking it back and forth. Joe's going to take it off for us this afternoon. But before we do that, I'm going to just let you guys know we are bringing back the Spahwn booting today. And we're going to be airing the election day booting, which I was trying to air on the experience, but they didn't want us to air it because of how heated things were with the elections. But I figured things have died down since, and I think we can have some fun with it. So we're going to play a little game today. I'm about to air the election day booting video, and it's a game. And it's a game that all of you guys can participate in. And if you spend $10 with me, you get a vote. You spend $10 with Joe, you get a vote. Mm-hmm. So either way, I will be keeping tallies of votes, but in order to get a vote, you have to spend money with both of us. And it's Small Business Saturday, so there's no excuse. Don't give money to your politicians. Don't give money to your government. Give your money to the small business owners, me and Joe right here. We will do better things with that money, I promise you. That is a guaranteed gosh darn tea. All right. Are you ready, Joe? I'm going to air this election day.
Go ahead and air it. Yep.
Right. We interrupt your normal scheduled programming to bring you this nonsense. And now brace yourselves for a very special Spahwn booting. It's the kind of booting that only comes around every 4 years. So sit down and get ready to vote for something less important than who will become the next U.S. president. Not brought to you by any sort of government organization. Oi! Hello there, mateys. I've just been enjoying some peace and quiet over the last few weeks. It's been real nice not having to deal with any scandals. The only sad thing is that I know someone out there needs a good, swift, mighty kick to the old hoodle lolly. I have a feeling me prayer's about to be answered. It's you again. Hi, my name is Politician. I just wanted to thank you for voting for me because thanks to you, I now only have to work twice a week and was able to purchase an umbrella rack and a saltwater swimming pool. An umbrella rack and a saltwater pool? Can I see them? Oh, wouldn't that be great? I'll tell you what. If you go out and vote for me this time, I'll give you a sticker and maybe even a pat on the shoulder. How does that sound, my friendly American? Sounds like a load of crap. So I paid for your saltwater pool and your umbrella rack? That's exactly right, with your tax dollars. And you want me to vote for you again because I'm just going to raise your taxes again so I can add in a sauna. Saunas are awesome. Russia is known for having lots of saunas. So I'll just blame them for the whole tax hike thing. Wait. You want to blame me? What did I do this time? I didn't do anything wrong. I just went to the game. Come on. Oh, shut up, Russia. I'm not sure I want to vote for these testicle again. You sound like a real scratum. Hey, whoa there now. No need to bust out the old T word, am I right? Look, you twisted my arm. So if you vote for me, I'm going to give you 2 stickers. But don't tell anyone, all right? You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like it's booting time! And it's a booting time! The good news is I recently bought a pair of Marvel and DC boots on Amazon the other day, and I'm going to let you guys help me decide which comic book company is going to be imprinted on Paul's bum. Spend $10 dues to help me decide. Shouldn't my company be in the running? Oi! Pipe it down over there!
I just saw JD's comment. That was great.
Yes.
Spahwn has gotten so political. It used to be about the Putin. All right, so you guys are voting, but it's always been about voting. And I figured to keep this voting simple, you're either a Marvel or a DC guy here. Spend $10 with me or spend $10 with Joe, and you guys get to cast your vote. Joe is going to kick it off because he is our guest of honor. As always with me, if you spend $25, by the end of the show, you're going to get a spin on the wheel. I'll give you a better spin. And you're going to win something no matter what, most likely a comic. And if you spend $50 with me, you get free shipping on your order so long as you're located within the U.S. Joe, take it away. You are the man.
All right. So when you buy with me here today, I will need to get your email address for I could invoice you via PayPal. That's the only way I can do invoicing is via PayPal here. So everything would be through PayPal. Shipping will be locked in at $10. So no matter how much you buy, we're going to try to do priority shipping, and I'm going to lock it down at $10 priority shipping here. So the more you buy, the more worthwhile it is with buying for me here. But before we get into the actual other books here, I'm going to start off by pitching you guys some of the stuff that I create here, such as my Amazonia series here. The Amazonia series is about Elisa Masters, who is coming home, from after surfing a tour with a superhero group just to try to live a normal life, but she can't really do it because of her height and everything, and the fact that she left her hometown kind of like in a, if I could say, in a brouhaha. Then when I say the brouhaha, it's like several people ended up, dying the night of like her prom and everything, and it forced a shift in paradigm of that city. So the people of Angel Falls haven't seen her in a long while. She's coming back, to Angel Falls, and she stumbled upon a big controversy that's happening there with several politicians, a business owner who has it out for her family and everything. So it's kind of a more along the lines of a slice of life / detective drama type series here. If you're not into that, then you might be into our primetime Saturday night. Is going to take the issue 0, because we have a full set of these ready to go for you guys if you want this. Primetime Saturday night is the sister book to AWF, where AWF talks more about the background of all the characters. Primetime Saturday night is your AWF / WWE presentation of the pro wrestling that happens. And just to give you an idea, this is pro wrestling with superpowers. So this is an all-female pro wrestling with superpowers. There's no, power blast or anything to that magnitude, but you got things like, body slams from 50 feet up in the air. One of the things that I called was a luchador, a 2-quarter luchador confrontation duel, and pretty much that happened in issue number 4. I'm working on issue number 5 as of right now, where we have our tag team tournament actually happening in the middle of our second story arc. So I have the first story arc done, which starts with issue 0 all the way through issue number 3, and issue number 4 starts the brand new story arc here. We have our books priced accordingly. So it's like for the Amazonia series, if you want an Amazonia number 1, it would be a $4 ask. It's a $350, but it'd be like $4. I'm going to round up just to make things easier here. I do have number 1s available here. I don't have the full runs available. I do have on hand the Steph Wilson issue number 7. If you want to get one of the collector ones here, which is the Steph Wilson special cover. This one is going to be a little bit of an ask of $8 for the issue number 7 for the Steph Wilson cover.
It's actually, I hate to cut you off, Joe.
Yeah.
That's a great ask on a Steph Wilson, because I charge $15 for my Steph Wilson covers.
Yeah.
And Phil,
like I said, I'm a guest here, so I'm not trying to price gouge.
No, it's okay. And Phil, you are an international customer, and I have a lot of stuff for you. So one thing we could do is Joe can just send it to me, and I can send your stuff along with your next package. Mm-hmm. So like you don't necessarily have to worry about shipping. Joe is actually a Chicago guy too, so we can kind of do a swap. Yeah. Or whatever the case is, just letting you know. So that's just an option. We can always talk about it in chat afterwards, but I'm happy to just include it in the next box I send out to you.
So that's a little bit of an ask. Now, if you are into CGC certified books, I do have some of our books already from 9.8 to 9.6s. This is a issue number 1, which is a C2E2 exclusive variant here. What I'm asking for the CGC graded stuff is just pretty much the cost of slabbing, which would mean that it would be like a $50 price tag for you.
That's a very fair price. That's a very fair price. And it moves this stuff too for Joe. So for a CGC slab, and I think, Joe, you did a very good job of knowing which copies of your books to send off to CGC. We've had a lot of conversations about that.
Oh, I have you guys want to see a preview of what's going to happen at C2E2?
Sure. Show it to us.
Okay. It's right here.
Joe, I'm really sorry. This banner is like blocking you. So I'm going to move it out of the way here.
No, it's not. That don't worry about that banner.
The overlay, it is totally blocking your face. I don't.
We going to get more of them in, but we got our first signature series in. This is issue number 7. This is the A cover, which is a foil A cover, which is a 9.8 here, signed by myself and Elaine Haygood, the editor, at a 9.8. And we have the 9.6 foil version of Steph Wilson. Now, the signature series one, they're going to be a little bit more of an ask here. That's going to be somewhere between $75 to $100 once we start really rocking and rolling with the foils, the foil slabs, that is. But yeah, that's the foil version. This is the regular, just where you could compare and contrast. We got the foil and the regular. So
looks good.
That's what's coming up for C2E2 this year for 2025. Some of the new stuff that's going to happen. I still got to get issue 5 ready for everybody here, but we're getting there. We're getting there with our graded stuff and everything. So if you're into helping out a small press publisher like myself, you may want to think about buying our books here. But I just know that comic book fans are comic book fans nonetheless here, and you guys want some great bargains here. So the first thing we're going to start off with here is that I got a small little run of Gotham Underground. And this run of Gotham Underground is going to be as such. You're going to get, yes, that is correct, the issue number 1.
Who worked on it?
I'm missing issues 2, 3, and 4. So it goes from issue 1 to issue 5 of the 9-issue series, issue 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Who is the writer on that, Joe?
Who was writing this one? I think it was last name was Tiri, T-I-E-R-I.
Oh, Terry. It's Frank Terry.
Yeah. So this 9-issue series, I've got 6 issues in this set. I'm going to let this go for $12. So that's $2 an issue here.
That's a really good deal, and that's a majority of your run there. Whenever I'm trying to fill out runs, I always like when I can get like a big bulk of them for cheaper. So even if I have to pay $4 for those remaining issues, it doesn't feel as bad,
Well, if you're not into that, maybe you're into some Batman and Robins here. And I got a little bit of a run of Batman and Robin here before I get to the piece de resistance for Batman fans. So I got a set of Batman and Robin's random issues here. So we got issue 17, 18, issue 0 from New 52, issue 2 from New 52, issue 4, 16, 20, and 24, and 25. So we got all of these Batman and Robin issues here, and we're going to revisit them here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 issues of Batman and Robin. We're going to go 15.
That's a really great price. That's a great price on that. Joe, you are a smart man. And you know what's interesting about the series, too? This is the first series where Bruce Wayne and Damian get their own ongoing title.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually the first time they're teaming up, too, because originally when Damian came into the picture, he wasn't Robin right away. And then Batman got killed, supposedly, in what was it, Final Crisis. So during that period, Dick Grayson became Batman, and it was him and Damian who were teaming up. So once Batman fought his way back into the present from the past in The Return of Bruce Wayne, it was at that point that the New 52 launched, and we got that Batman and Robin series.
Cool. So I'm going to give a shout out to Scott Harris, and Tori is in the house, and we see that JD and Chillfield. Okay, you already answered that here. Yeah, Batman can't die. Again, I keep my comments to myself about Batman because to me, there's only one true Batman, but a lot of people don't recognize that person as Batman.
Really? Who do you think who is your Batman?
My Batman is Thomas Wayne, Flashpoint Batman.
Ah, okay. Respect, dude. Respect. Absolutely. That's cool.
Because to me, he's the one true Batman. It's like him losing Bruce and what he had to go through. To me, the storyline wise, tells so much more of the Batman story than Bruce did for how many years.
Yeah, no, totally. That's actually I think that's great. I'll tell you. You want to know who my Batman is?
Who?
It's not Robert Pattinson.
Okay, but here's the deal of the day. Here. It is missing issue 3, but it's the first 6, or I should say the 5 of the 6 issues of Batman Incorporated.
Ooh,
There's Batman Incorporated number 1, issue 2. Like I said, I'm missing 3. Issue 4, issue 5. We got issue 6, and then we got one of the variants of issue 6. If you're a Grant Morrison fan, if you're a fan of the evil one, and the only reason I call him evil because nobody can write after him. If he invents something that makes a character great, the people that come after him is not going to be the same ever again. But you could get 5 of the first 6 issues of Batman Incorporated. We're going to do this set right here for the price of $12.
That is an insane deal. Especially everything that I think Batman Incorporated took place after Return of Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
It was a separate spin-off series where Batman basically funded this international organization of Batmans from all over the world and basically unites them and teams up with them. So it's a team-up book. And it's really, really good. Yannick Paquette is Paquette? Is it Paquette? Paquette? I got to ask him next time I see him. But he's the artist on it. Grant Morrison's the writer. I tend to agree with you, Joe. But I have to say, I think Chip Zdarsky's had a really killer run on Batman, and he derived a lot of his stuff from what Grant Morrison did, like the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh and things like that. So, I agree. I totally know what you mean with the whole, like, he writes so well that it's hard to pick up from there.
It's like there's just certain things that he works on that it's like in somebody else's hands, it's kind of like a shadow of what it could be.
Oh, totally. It's like kind of like what happened after Jim Lee and Jeff Loeb jumped off of Batman with Hush. It's like they brought a stellar team on. They had Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Rizzo come in, and they did a great Batman story, which, from what I understand, the most recent Batman movie was took a lot from that, but it just doesn't compare to having Jim Lee on a book. You can't go from Jim Lee to Eduardo Rizzo and keep up that same pace, even with Brian Azzarello on writing,
Exactly. We're going to do some Batman Detective Comics here from the New 52. So we got 5 issues of that. So we got issue 7, issue 8, issue 10, issue 11, and 52 from the last issue of the New 52 series. Low price of $10 for all 5. So I did all 5 for $10.
David Moore says Chip was inspired by Onrie's passion of Batman, or maybe he wrote out of fear of Onrie's stalking. Probably the latter. Most likely.
Only David Moore.
Yeah.
Only David Moore. So that's, the stuff for my Batman fans. I do have other Batman related books in the show, or I can actually show, but I got the one thing that most people don't get to see that often. I got Wonder Woman. I got She-Hulk, especially Wonder Woman. Don't if you're doubting me about Wonder Woman, I'm going to put this bad boy out there just to wet your whistle here.
Wet your whistle.
Yeah, this is a wet your whistle, because on Whatnot, I have done a fill your Wonder Woman collection here. I got a Wonder Woman 180 Volume 1. This is during the I Ching run here. We're doing this for this show because normally on Whatnot, I normally charge about $20 for this book. On this show today for Small Business Saturday,
and for the booting,
$10.
$10. That gets you an automatic vote on the booting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you think that's not, you think that's not cool? How about this one here? We got issue 187. Again, $15 book or Whatnot, $5 today here on Small Business Saturday. Complete, but again, it does have spyware on it. These are higher dollar books that I'm like ready to just be like, you know what? Since you guys are family, we all family here. I could go old school with you guys here and everything. Let's see, what's this? 194? No, 184. Issue 184, The Last Stand here. Again, another $15 book, doing it for the low price of $7 right here. A little bit rolled, but it's complete, attached, covers still attached and everything. But we got them. So if you want old school, maybe old school is not what you want here. Maybe you don't want old school.
I think they want to see you rage. I think they want to see you rage sell, buddy.
No, I'm not going to rage
they're asking for right now. They want
to rage sell. Reason I don't rage sell, because eventually we're going to get to something that you like, and when we get to something that you like, I'm going to be like, it is time once again to start rage selling, because that's when we're going to rage selling. Because once you start buying, it's like, okay, you want that one? Guess what? We're going to have this. So we got newer stuff. Like if you're missing like Rebirth #1, I got you covered. I got people covered when it comes to that here. Matter of fact, I got you covered with She-Hulk. Like all new Savage She-Hulk. This is a full set of it. This is a $20 set on my Whatnot show. I'm willing to part with it for $10 here today.
Awesome.
So again, I got full sets of stuff that I'm willing to let go. Like you sitting here looking at Amazon's Attack. We're not talking about just issue #1. We're talking about the full run. Amazon's Attack. Again, another $20 set. Willing to let it go for $10.
That's a good deal on that. For a full run, I wouldn't do it for less than 12.
No, I'm doing it for 10. You want to know why? Because I got more. I just have more than that one set, but I just only have the one set available for sale here. Now, this one is going to be a little bit more of an ask. Issues 1 through 4. Volume 1, Gen 13.
You got to call on Amazon's Attack.
Okay.
From Phil.
Okay. So that's Chill Phil, Amazon's Attack, $10.
Yep.
So let me go ahead and write that down. Thank you so much, Chill. Now we're in rage selling mode. So we got 10. We got $10. We got $10 for the Amazon's Attack here.
And then Joe, let's switch it over when you're done with this next one. All right.
All right. So I was in the middle of Gen 13,
Go ahead.
Volume 1. Some of the harder books to come by. Issues 1 through 4, including the original A cover of 1, because Volume 2 had the 13 one. This has only had like 2 different covers for issue 1 #1. Full set We're doing this for 15 for all 4, the first 4. The only one that you're missing out of volume 1 is the issue 0 and 1/2. So you got the full run. No, I take that back. You're missing issue 0 and 5 in the 1/2. But that's pretty much the crux of Gen 13 volume 1 right there. $15. And this is before we even get into the actual individual books, such as like I have a full run of Jennifer Walters Must Die from the tail end of the last Hulk series, volume 3 of Hulk.
Awesome.
Like I said, I could go for a volume, but I think I went over my 10 minutes.
No, you're okay, man.
Time.
I'm glad we got things going here, and thank you very much because you bought me time to get coffee, and people got acquainted to you being on here, and it seems like you're comfortable, so we're good. You did great.
We're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Next thing I'm going to show is going to blow somebody's mind, and if this doesn't go, I don't know what else to say, but it's raging time.
All right, I will be quick though. Give me 10 minutes. At 10:40 or at 2:40 we'll switch. So
Okay.
for now, Joe and I have decided we're gonna do 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off. So you guys get me for 10 minutes and you get Joe for 10 minutes, and we'll just keep going. We're good. All right. So Phil has voted for DC so far. So Marvel and DC between the two bootings. Does anybody need to see the video again to understand the rules of the game for today's booting? Let me know. Okay, so start with the first book we have here. I have Spider-Man from Dan Slott and Mark Bagley. This is the run that introduces Spider-Boy. He actually makes his first appearance in issue 7 of this series. But we're going to do issue 1 today, not for $5, but for $4. So $4 on Spider-Man #1. He's going to give Paul hemorrhoids. He's totally going to give politician hemorrhoids. I have X-Men '97 #2. This is going to go for $5 today. $5 on X-Men '97 #2. I really love this, the cartoon series, and I believe the comic kind of expands on what's not in the TV show. That's going to go for $5. I have Invincible Undeluxe. So this is a reprint of Invincible #1. This is your chance to own a book that is worth, I think like $1,000 at this point. Invincible #1, first appearance.
9.8, 9.8 is over 1,000 if I'm correct.
Yeah, I mean I had one at one point and then I lost it, which sucked. And I think I got mine for like $25 at the time. So that's just something I'm kicking myself in the head over. But Invincible Undeluxe #1. You can get this right now for just $5. $5 on this for Invincible Undeluxe #1. We got Batman #14 from Snyder and Capullo's run. I really love this cover right here with the Joker looking at all the monitors of all the Bat family members. I'm in the middle of reading this right now. I was reading it with Alan, and then he kind of lost interest in it. So I have to kind of pick it up and reread it, but it's really cool. So basically what the Joker does is this is like New 52 Joker. So in the beginning of the Detective Comics books, if you see Joe's run over there, the New 52 Detective Comics, in that first issue, Joker loses his face. Like someone cuts his face off. So he basically like turns his face into a mask for himself, which is really creepy. But he is now going after Batman and trying to disrupt the dynamic of the family. He's not just trying to kill everybody. He's trying to show that Batman is willing to go to whatever lengths are necessary, including lying to his own, to the members of the Bat family in order to stop the Joker. And that is a pretty serious thing. So I'm about halfway through this run. It's really, really great. I highly recommend this. This is a very fine issue of the book. And it's going to go for $5. Okay, Phil, I got you on the Invincible. Surprised the Invincible didn't go the other day when I was on Tuesday. Okay, got that. Next up, I have issue #1 of Invincible Iron Man. This is from Brian Michael Bendis' run, and I believe this kind of like brings in Riri Williams. I believe this is the run that does that. This is going to go for just $4 today. No, there's your deceased neighbor is asking. Oh man, that's great. No, there is not. Votes are going to be, you're going to know the results of the election today. All right, next up I got Berserker, Poetry of Madness by Steve Spruce and Keanu Reeves. This is going to go for $10. $10. What's up, Roberto? How you doing, man? And then I got X-Men #1. This is the Rubicon edition of X-Men #1. Has a $12 price tag on it. We're going to knock the price down to just $10 today on X-Men #1, the Rubicon edition. Really gorgeous cover here by Jim Lee. Really love this. And the first 8 issues of this is a really great run. It's fantastic. Chris Claremont, Jim Lee. You can't go wrong with it. All right. Joe Hardy. Joe Hardy, you get a vote. And I guess we're going to have to run the video again. We'll do it before we switch over to Joe.
Right.
Joe McPhee. All right, Joe Hardy is claiming Berserker. All right. I have this foil of Absolute Power #4. Absolute Power was a really great run by Mark Waid and Dan Mora. It leads into the Justice League Unlimited, which just came out this week, which was fantastic. Out of every single release that came out this week, I enjoyed every single one of them. Every book was stellar, and especially Justice League Unlimited was a lot better than I was expecting it to be. And it all kind of derives from what happens in Absolute Power. So this is the 4th issue of that series, and it's a foil variant. It is a cover by Yasmin Putri, and it's got an $8 price tag on it. We're going to do it at 10 today. That cover price is $8. We're going to do it at 10 because you can't find this at retail shops anymore. This is long gone. All foils tend to sell very quickly. I have the Monkey Prince #1. This is part of a, I believe, a 6 or an 8 issue miniseries. We got a cover here by Bernard Chang and Sebastian Chang. This is going to go for just $3. It's got to move. It's just got to go. So Monkey Prince #1 is $3. I have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #111. This is part of the Darkest Hour. This is going to go for $3 as well. So $3 on this. Let's move it. Spider-Boy #12. We got a variant here, the Doom variant. This is the first appearance of Spider-Girl. So she makes her first appearance in this book. This is a variant here. It's going to go for $10 on the Spider-Girl first appearance. And then I have Ultimates #4. We got a variant here. This is a fantastic book if you've been reading the Ultimates. This is the current run that is written by Dennis Kemp. And it is absolutely fantastic. Every issue has been really stellar in building out this new universe of the Ultimates, where the maker is essentially rebuilding the Marvel Universe in his vision. And we find out in this particular issue how Reed Richards becomes Dr. Doom. And it is a super awesome cover variant. And this is going to go for $8 today, $8 on this. And then we got Detective Comics 1000. Detective Comics 1000 milestone landmark issue. This is going to go for just $8 today. $8 on Detective Comics 1000. We got that Jim Lee cover, which is absolutely gorgeous. I have Black Panther #25. This is Legacy #197. That's going to go for just $3 today. $3 on this. And I'm glad you're doing well, Roberto. I hope everybody, by the way, Roberto, Joe, everybody who's in the room right now, I hope you guys have all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I had a fantastic Thanksgiving with my kids. We went and saw the Christmas lights yesterday. All right, I got 3 more things I'm going to pitch. I'm going to fill up this bottom row here, and then we're switching over to Joe.
Oh, so let me know when we get to FOMO time, because I got some special FOMO.
Oh, you got special FOMO. So we got super secret FOMO on top of everything. This is fantastic. All right, I have Mephisto versus the Fantastic Four, the X Factor, the X-Men, and the Avengers. This is part of a 4-issue series, and I'm going to do the whole thing right now for just $15. You don't got to hunt anything down. It's Mephisto versus all of the Marvel teams. And I got to say, this is probably something I'm going to want to hold on to because I'm reading a lot of Doctor Doom stuff right now. And I know that Mephisto and Doctor Doom have super heavy ties. So this is something I'm going to probably want to own in the future. I have Spectacular Spider-Man 194, 195, and 196. This constitutes the entire run of The Death of Vermin, parts 1 through 3, and it's going to go for just $5 today. $5, and
that's a deal. That's a good deal.
Yep. And then finally, I have New X-Men, number 114, first appearance of Cassandra Nova. Number 115, first appearance of Negasonic Teenage Warhead. And number 116, which is the final issue of Grant Morrison's first run on X-Men. So here's the deal with this. The time to sell this was when the movie came out. Someone claimed these books and then never paid their bill. So here's what ends up happening now. These books have kind of gone down in value. So my original ask on this was like, I think I got $60 on it. I'm going to do it all for $40 now. So $40 gets you all these books. That's for New X-Men 114 through 116. And I'm going to take just 2 more books to put on the bottom rack. And then, Joe, we're switching it over to you, my friend.
Okay.
Just 1 second here. I have Detective Comics 539, which is going to go for $5. Detective Comics 539. And then I have Daredevil number 195. That is also going to go for just $5. And Joe, I'm kicking it back over to you right now. You got 10 minutes. Take it away, my friend.
All right. So I added one more set to the rack here. I got a set of a little known series called She-Hulks. And this is the first time that Lyra is actually getting trained by Jennifer. And yes, Lyra is the daughter of Tundra and Bruce. But again, most people don't remember this series here. But this is the full run. Issue 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, if this was Whatnot, $20 ask. For here today, we're going to do this $8. $2 an issue. $8 for the full run there. And then I mentioned it earlier today. We got Jennifer Walters Must Die. This is the true end of Volume 3 of Hulk, where Jennifer takes over as the Gray Hulk and everything. So we have the original A cover for 159, the original cover for 160, the non-lenticular one for 161, 162, and the hard to get 163. This is a hard to put together set here. Now, usually most other people would charge upwards to $40 for the full entire run. Not me. A slice and a half, $20. You get that full run. That's the full end of Volume 3. But yet, why do I have a sneaky suspicion that some people are going to be like, well, I didn't get Volume 3 of She-Hulk. I got you covered. Boom. Volume 3. Full run of Volume 3 of Hulk. Starting from issue 1 from the Tamaki series, issue 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the donut, 11, and the variant. No, that's not it. It's just 11, I believe. Give me 1 second here, because I think that came from a different series. Yeah, that is a different series. So all 11 issues here. Okay, I didn't think it was a 12, but all 11 issues here. Again, another series, if put together properly in near mint, will run you close to $50. Not today, 25. 25 and it's yours. And if you bundle it together with the end with the Jennifer Walters Must Die, I might knock it down to a total, I said 20 on that one and 25, 35 for both sets all together. You will have the full entire run from top to bottom here. Let's see, we got Mr. Ragusa. How's it going here? Yeah, my name is Phil. Yeah, I know who you are. You have talked to me on Facebook several times here. I'm Joe D. McPhee here. I'm the guy that normally talks to Onrie on Facebook here, so I know how you are, Phil. I know you also collect graphic novels, and I'm not really a graphic novel type of guy here, but I know that you like Superman, and I do have a couple of World's Finest and everything, but I was trying to get through the sets first before we move on to individual books. But because we have so many, not really so many sets, but it's just more along the lines, since I know I have some super secret formal books, we're going to go ahead and get into some individual books here, such as Superman 258. We have that going for about $3. So Superman 258, $3. All-Star Batman number 4, $3. World's Finest 231, $5. Yep, you do like Superman? Okay, cool. Superman 85, $2. We got Ghost Rider 26, featuring the X-Men, $2. We got Detective Comics 1035. We're going to do $3 for that one. We got Uncanny X-Men 309, $3. Action Comics 901, $3. Oh, got some. What this is volume 3 Catwoman. We got issues 37 and 38. We'll do the pair for the low price of $4. So the pair for $4. So we got those here. Doom Patrol issue number 16, $2. And then we got a small little run of Green Hornet from Now Comics. I'm not sure how many are fans of Green Hornet, but we got issues 3, 6, 8, and 9. We're doing the whole run, the 4 issues for the low price of $2. So 4 issues for $2, 50 cents a piece on those. So, you could go ahead and pick up a lot of books here. We do have some Alias books, but let me get myself together here because we got some G.I. Joes here too, such as G.I. Joe number 57. That's a $3 ask for that G.I. Joe 57. We got issue 62, $2 ask for the 62. I have some more here. Oh yeah, there it is. 39 newsstand. And there's a little bit of wear on the cover right up in here. So instead of being like a $5 book, it would be like a $2 book because of the wear for the issue 39 newsstand. Okay, Chill wants the $2 Green Hornet. Let me go ahead and take care of that for you here. Also give me a little bit of, a break here. So the Green Hornet for $2. So Green Hornet. And that was 3, 6, 8, and 9 for $2. Put you at $12 total here. Okay, so we got the 39 here. Let's see, I thought we had some more GI Joes. Oh, we got some Silver Sables too. I know I got some Silver Sable 1 somewhere around here, but yeah, I just saw it. We're going to do a quick little Silver Sable lot. Oh, there's another Superman. Here you go, Phil. We got Superman, Man of Steel, issue 7. We'll do $3 on that one. I gotta find what happened to that Silver Sable 1. I just saw the Silver Sable 1. Where did it go? That's more GI Joe. Well, until I can find it, I'm going to add a Silver Sable 1 on it, but it's in the box here. So I got Silver Sable 2, an issue 6, and an issue 7, and that's in addition to a Silver Sable 1. But give me 1 second here. I know I have the Silver Sable 1 because I have 2 of them up in here because we were selling 2 of them.
Yeah, I think your She-Hulk's got claimed.
Which one?
By Joe Hardy. Yeah.
Tori wants the $8.
No, not Tori. Joe Hardy claimed it.
Oh, Joe Hardy. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Joe Hardy gets the She-Hulks for $8.
Mm-hmm. And Joe, are you? Let me know. Finish up, and we'll switch it back. Did you have anything else you wanted to show off?
Yes, I was just trying to find my Silver Sable 1.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
Or I could finish off the Silver Sable lot here.
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, finish it up.
Yeah, which we're going to do at the low price of $4 for all 4 issues here. There it is. That's like I knew I had it. So there we go. Going to do this again. There's the Silver Sable 1. Gotta get the glare out because it involves foil. Silver Sable 1, Silver Sable 2, Silver Sable 6, and Silver Sable 7. Low price of $4 for all 4.
Awesome.
And now we can kick it back to you.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe.
All right.
Nice work. You got some good books over there.
Oh, trust me. When you get to FOMO, some people are going to be shitting in their pants.
They're freaking out, huh?
Yeah, they're going to be shitting in their pants when we get to FOMO, because I can show them some stuff for FOMO that, yeah, at the prices that I'm selling it at, it's like, yeah, you're going to be ready.
That's awesome. Okay, so today's restock comes from Chicago Comics. It's a shop I visited on Wednesday. And just a heads up, a lot of these books are just reader-friendly books. So we're doing them at $2 a pop, but they're all really good books. And even in the condition they're in, I think they're worth that price. So we got Dr. Spectrum #1 and #4. This is the Marvel version of the Green Lantern. He has his own series here. He's part of the Squadron Supreme. You get these 2 issues. It's just $4. We have The Flash #1. No one wants this book, but hey, we'll put it out there. Flash #1 going for $2. Sandman #9 is going to go for $2. We have the giant size Flintstone. This book's kind of beat up, but we're going to do it for just $2 for the Flintstones, giant size, $2 on this. Flash. Phil calls Flash. My gosh, we got a Flash call here. Good Lord. That never happens on this show. Never, ever. I have War Machine #5. That's going to go for $2. We Stand on Guard #3 is $2. The Midnight Witching Hour, Never Kill a Santa Claus, #28 is going to go for $2. He's a flasher, folks. Spahwn Blood Feud #2 and #3. Some cool Tony Daniel covers here. This is going to go for $4. Trinity #26 is $2. Wolverine Origins #12 is $2. We Stand on Guard's a pretty cool series too. It's about a war between America and Canada. I have Supreme Power Hyperion, number 1 of 5, and then we have Supreme Power number 1 of 4. This is going to go for $2. Pink Panther number 1, $2. I have Terminator from the Dark Horse series, number 2 and number 3, going for just $4. Now these are normally like $5 to $10 books in good condition. Highly recommend this. Is a really great series. It takes place after the first movie, but these books came out before the second. So it's like forget the second movie even existed at this point. This is just a sequel to the first movie. Tales of the Teen Titans number 48 is going to go for $2. Still gets Pink Panther. Warning Glories number 41 is $2. Chris Nash takes the Spawns. Guardians of the Galaxy 23, 25 are going to go for $4. I have Tom Taylor's 7 Secrets number 3 and number 4. That's going to go for $4. This is a pretty cool series from Boom Studios. Guardians of the Galaxy number 5 is $2. The Dying and the Dead number 3 is $2. God is Dead number 6 from Jonathan Hickman and Mike Costa is $2. Guardians Team Up number 3 is $2. Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 3 is $2. Kirby. Oh, Joe, I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Kirby Genesis number 3 is $2. Fantastic Four Secret Invasion number 2 of 3 is $2. Sorry, I just want to build out. I want to build out a rack as quickly as possible so we can get through as much of these books as we can here for all you guys. And I appreciate everyone being here today, and so does Joe. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for showing us both love and support. We appreciate it. I have Barbalian Red Planet number 2. That's going to go for $2. I have part of Garth Ennis's Fury run with Derek Robertson number 4 and number 5. That's going to go for $4. $15, Phil. $15 for that Mephisto run. This took me a long time to put together. Oh, and we have number 6 of that too. So you got half your run here for just $6 on the Furies. 4, 5, and 6, $6. That gets you that entire set. I have some old Conan books here. We have Conan 72, 74. That's going to go for $4. Thor number 275. That's $2. I have Defenders number 85. That's going to go for $2. Master Shang-Chi number 59 and number 65. That's going to go for $4. These Conans are actually in pretty good shape. Defenders. And again, these are all reader-friendly copies. So if you're expecting mint copies, mint condition, I don't want you guys to be disappointed on that front. I have Cole the Destroyer number 27. That's going to go for $2. Uncanny X-Men number 174, barely hanging together. It's going to go for $2. And then here's some books that actually are together and are really cool. I have The Big Guy and Rusty the Robot going for $2 by Frank Miller and Jeff Darrow.
Go about 5 minutes over the 10 minutes here.
Oh, am I? Okay, sorry.
No, I say go. No, I say go an extra 5 minutes.
Oh,
here.
you want me to go an extra 5 minutes? Okay, yeah. Got it. Gotcha. All right, here's something special that I have. Electric Gaming Monthly. Never came across this. This is going to go for just $2. Big Guy and Rusty. You want the BGY? Big Guy and Rusty? Gotcha. All right, so Electric Gaming Monthly was a magazine that came out back in the day. And I just saw this over there, and I'm like, this is so cool. So it was a magazine that also included like demos for video games back in the day. And this is going to go for just $2 right now for this issue, which talks about the biggest 24 hours in entertainment history for when the Dreamcast first came out, I believe. That's going to go for just $2. Okay. $2 for the big guy, mostly the robot. That's off of Phil. Nice pickup there. All right. I have the Funny Phantom from Hanna-Barbera. That's going to go for $2. Beethoven #1. That's going to go for $2. Based off the movie Beethoven. You guys remember that? That dog? Kind of looks the St. Bernard. Yes, BGY 11. Guardians of the Galaxy #10 is $2. Legendary Star-Lord #7, #8, and #10. That's going to go for $6. I have Cat Dad and Supermom from Scoot. That's going to go for $2. This is a really great story about kids and this kid and his mom and dad who are superheroes, and they're helping him like understand everything that's going on in the world. And some things that happen in school and all that. It's very heartwarming. And Chuck Pino, my resident editor, is the editor on this book too. And that's going to go for just $2 for Cat Dad and Supermom. I have the Wombat #1. That's going to go for $2. We have the Ron Thanagar Holy War #1. That's $2. Revelations #4 of 6 from Paul Jenkins and Humberto Ramos. That's $2. Firepower #1 from Robert Kirkman and Chris Samnee. That's $2. Iron Fist #2 is $2. And then we have X-Men #2 and #6. This is going to go for $4 for these two. Okay. I'm going to show off a couple more books here. So something that I think is really awesome that always happens to me doesn't always happen, but it's been happening a lot more recently. By the way, we have X-Men 7 to go along with that, X-Men 2 and 6. So that set is now $6. This doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's really great. And it happened to me the last time I was dollar bin diving. You guys saw this come up over the course of the last couple of weeks. But while I was bin diving over at Chicago Comics, I came across Yi Sun-Shin #1, #2, and #3, which I'm going to do for just $6 right now. And then I have another copy of issue 1 going for $2. So how cool is that? Finding them out in the wild, finding your work out in the wild. Some people get offended by it because they're like, my work doesn't belong in a dollar bin.
Nope.
And that's actually a good thing when your work ends up in the dollar bin, because that means it's circulating.
Exactly.
So you want your work to get out there. So
somebody bought it at least once, and they gave it back and wanted to share it with other people.
Exactly. It's a very good sign. I have Avengers #22, the #22 annual. That's going to go for $2. I have Razor Line #1. It's a special preview issue. It's going to go for $2. World of Warcraft #21 is $2. And then I have Ultimate Spider-Man #12. That's going to go for $2. That's from Bendis and LaFuente's run. And then I'm going to do one more run here. We're going to do FOMO, and then I'm taking it back to Joe. So, Joe, just bear with me for a couple more minutes here. And
No. You about to do FOMO? That means I have to get my
yours
FOMO.
out too? Okay.
Yeah, I almost got all my FOMO books out and ready.
Perfect. All right, I have Web of Spider-Man #8. This is the annual, and the #9 annual. This is going to go for $4. All right, and then the Mephisto run is off to Phil at 15. Thank you very much, Phil. All right, and now before we run the FOMO video, before we do FOMO, I'm going to run the video for the booting again for anybody who doesn't know the rules of the booting. And so far, we only got one vote, but Joe Hardy, you have a vote, and anybody else who jumped in also has a vote. So just watch this video. We're going to reiterate it, and then we're doing FOMO.
We interrupt your normal scheduled programming to bring you this nonsense. And now brace yourselves for a very special Spahwn booting. It's the kind of booting that only comes around every 4 years, so sit down and get ready to vote for something less important than who will become the next U.S. president. Not brought to you by any sort of government organization. Oi! Hello there, mateys. I've just been enjoying some peace and quiet over the last few weeks. It's been real nice not having to deal with any scandals. The only sad thing is that I know someone out there needs a good, swift, mighty kick to the old hoodle lolly. I have a feeling me prayer's about to be answered. It's you again. Hi, my name is Politician. I just wanted to thank you for voting for me because thanks to you, I now only have to work twice a week and was able to purchase an umbrella rack and a saltwater swimming pool. An umbrella rack and a saltwater pool? Can I see him? Oh, wouldn't that be great? I'll tell you what. If you go out and vote for me this time, I'll give you a sticker and maybe even a pat on the shoulder. How does that sound, my friendly American? Sounds like a load of crap. So I paid for your saltwater pool and your umbrella rack? That's exactly right, with your tax dollars. And you want me to vote for you again because I'm just going to raise your taxes again so I can add in a sauna. Saunas are awesome. Russia is known for having lots of saunas. So I'll just blame them for the whole tax hike thing. Wait. You want to blame me? What did I do this time? I didn't do anything wrong. I just went to the game. Come on. Oh, shut up, Russia. I'm not sure I want to vote for these testicle again. You sound like a real scratum. Hey, whoa there now. No need to bust out the old T word, am I right? Look, you twisted my arm. So if you vote for me, I'm going to give you 2 stickers. But don't tell anyone, all right? You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like it's booting time. And it's a booting time. The good news is I recently bought a pair of Marvel and DC boots on Amazon the other day, and I'm going to let you guys help me decide which comic book company is going to be imprinted on Paul's bum. Spend $10 dues to help me decide. Shouldn't my company be in the running? Oi! Pipe it down over there!
All right, there we go. So, Joe Hardy, you still get a vote. You can let us know what you want to vote for. So far, Phil is the only one who voted, and he voted for DC. So as of right now, it looks like the DC boot is going to be implanted on Politician's butthole. So this is going to be great. All right, and it's FOMO time. So if you haven't voted yet, now's your chance. And we're going to show you some really cool FOMO books here. What are FOMO books? Watch this quick video and I'll explain.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great tales!
Phil wants our votes kept secret. He wants it all private. He's a private voter. All right, fair enough. Phil didn't vote for DC. By the end of this election, one thing is going to be certain: it is not rigged. All right, I'm going to do our FOMO books real quick, and then we're going to kick it over to Joe. We're going to give Joe 12 minutes to make up for everything. So I have Heroes Return, Fantastic Four, #1. That's going to go for $5. I have Marvels number 4, I believe. I think this is 4, 3 or 4. This is going to go for $10 today for Marvels. It's got a cool acetate cover. Really beautiful series by Alex Ross. That's going to go for $10. I have Spahwn number 18, Spahwn Fighting the Redeemer. That's going to go for $5. I have Blade number 2. The guy who's giving the booting, we got a comic from him right here. Blade number 2. This is the comic book adaptation of Blade. This is going to go for $10. I have Evangeline and Glory from Maximum Press. This is going to go for $5. We got another cool acetate cover here. Superman number 500 sealed in the poly bag. That's going to go for just $5. I have Amazing Spider-Man number 406, first appearance of Lady Octopus. This is going to go for just $5. And then finally, I have Avengers number 1. This is George Perez's first issue on the Avengers with Kurt Busiek. This is the start.
Right. I'm about to say it is Busiek Perez. Yeah.
And he basically draws every single superhero in this book, every single one. So this is that's also going to go for $5. So we got all our FOMO books. I'm just going to put them over here for now. And if anybody has any questions about any of the books that I just showcased here, let me know later on, because by the time we kick it back to me, all these books are going to be gone. I'm going to go through another set of stuff. So Joe, kicking it back to you.
Yep, it is secret FOMO time. And these are secret. Even Onrie don't know about these.
Oh, secret FOMO.
Such as, how about a variant, Something's Killing the Children, number 11. Low price of $10. From volume 1, Doom Patrol 93. Low price of $5. How about Batman versus Predator, book 1, $5. Sins of Sinister, issue 1, $5. Extraordinary X-Men, number 1, $5. Jessica Jones, number 1, $5. Uncanny X-Men, $150. That's 10. Another piece de resistance, a trade inversion set of Venom Lethal Protector number 4. That's the trade. That's the version. Trade inversion set, 15. It's going to be sad to see this go, but it got to go. Scotty Young, She-Hulk number 1, $20. And you think that's the only Scotty Young? Avengers 1 million BC number 1, Scotty Young, $10. That is the secret FOMO for today. And trust me, those were worthwhile keeping secret. For those who are Jessica Jones fans and have not read Alias, I got a deal for you. I got a lot of Alias books that I got to let go of, starting with issue number 3, issue 4, issue 6, issue 7, 11, 12, 16, 17, and 18. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. 9 aliases books. We're doing all of that for the low price of 20. So 9 alias books in the Alias series for $20 here. Let's see. We haven't done some of the other good stuff here. Oh, we got some X-Men stuff. We haven't did much of X-Men, and there is a Spahwn. So X-Men 300. We're doing that for $5. Dark Minds number 1, $3. Doom Patrol number 1. I believe this is volume 4. Doom Patrol number 1, $3. X-Men 157, $5. New Mutants number 1, $8. Batman the Dark Knight from New 52, issue 7, $3. Silver Surfer Annual number 1, $5. Die number 1, $3. X-Force 14, $3. Detective Comics 536, featuring Batman, $3. Spahn The Dark Ages, issue 16. We're doing that for $3. We got Wonder Woman, volume 2, issue 113. First cover appearance of Cassandra Sandsmark as Wonder Girl. We're doing that for $5. Miss Tree number 6, $2. Wildcats number 2 from volume 2 or 3. I think this is 2, volume 2, issue 2, $3. Classic X-Men number 2, $5. Fables 122, $3. Oh yeah, we gotta run through all of these here. These are some nice books that we got here. We got Classic X-Men number 3 with the anniversary edition. This is the direct copy here. That's going to be $5. Knights of the Dinner Table Illustrated number 3, $3. That's Glory number 10 with Angela on the cover with her. That's a $3 issue. Brave and the Bold 182, $3. Catwoman from New 52, issue number 2, $3. Sorry, pal, you gotta go. G.I. Joe number 48, newsstand. First appearance of Sergeant Slaughter, $5. G.I. Joe number 40, newsstand, $5. G.I. Joe number 40 direct, $3. G.I. Joe number 64. I think this is going to be the first reveal to the Baroness where Fred 7 is Cobra Commander. Direct edition, $3. G.I. Joe number 50, newsstand edition. Technically, this is the first G.I. Joe Special Missions issue before it became its own title. $3. G.I. Joe number 70, newsstand edition with a gun pointed at Wild Bill's head here. $3. Miss Tree number 3, $3. See, what other ones I haven't done as yet? That's the FOMO stuff right there. Let me check to see what we got here. Mephisto Run, appreciate the votes. And okay, we got no interest here in those. So let me kind of we've been through those. Oh no, we got some more books here. We got some more stuff that I have not gone through here. And no, I did not add that one to the FOMO because I think that was more common. We got Roman Ritual number 1, $3. Batman 113, $3. Catwoman 17, $3. The Conjuring, the Lover, issue number 1 of 5, $3. Citizen Jack, number 1 for mature readers only. So that means if you're not over 18, this is a no-no for you, but it is a $3 issue. All New Firefly, issue number 8, $3. All New Firefly, issue number 9, $3. Claws, I believe this is from the first volume of Claws here. That's issue 2 of 3, $3. Firefly, The Message. Well, I think this is Firefly issue 12, to be quite honest here, $3. Crux from CrossGen, issue number 13, $3. Catwoman 85 from Volume 2, $3. Nightwing number 30, $3. Sabretooth number 3, not in bag and board, but it's $3 here. We got Blade of the Immortal number 79, $3. Stephen King, the one-shot Dark Tower, the Sorcerer one-shot, $3. Batman 132 Catwoman cover, $3. Spider-Woman number 1, I believe this is from Volume 5, $3. Wow, you guys are really twisting my arms for sale, so let me just go ahead and do this here. I know we got some She-Hulk fans out here, and I'm going to try to hit you guys up with something that you guys really want to probably buy. It's not a lot of them, because the last time I did the Bring Your She-Hulk Want list, a lot of them went. Sensational She-Hulk number 3. We'll do that for $3. Issue 6, $3. Issue number 8, $3. 32, $3. Issue number 41, I should say, $3. And you don't have to fight because I got 2 of them, and they're both direct editions here. So we got those Sensational She-Hulks here. And Chill, you want the $3, the $3 Stephen King. We're going to put that in your pile here. Okay, so Stephen King, The Dark Tower is yours.
And then Joe, why don't you wrap up with the next thing, like finish up whatever you're doing, and then we'll kick it back.
Okay, not a problem. Actually, you could go ahead and have it now, because I think I ran through all my individual issue stuff. Now we're going to get into like specialty stuff like Wonder Woman and She-Hulk.
Beautiful. Excellent.
So we got the FOMOs covered and everything to that match. So yeah, you're good.
Perfect. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. Great. I love doing this, by the way, with you. I'm happy to do this again with you anytime. I think this has worked out really great so far.
Oh yes, this is beautiful. This should be our small business Saturday tradition here.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I was hoping to have all 4 days off for Thanksgiving, but it didn't work out.
No.
We were driving around a lot on Wednesday, and the kids were in the car with me. We were in the car for like 4 hours because I was going to the city. That took an hour, and then we were doing comic shopping, and then we had to go pick up other stuff, and then I took them out to lunch. So by the time they got home, they really didn't move around a lot. So I was like, all right, we gotta do something. So I rescheduled the show on account of that. Mm-hmm. So if you're upset that I didn't have a show on Wednesday, just blame my kids. All right, we're gonna start with another rack here. Fresh stuff. We have Uncanny X-Men 298, 299. That's going to go for $4. I have JLA Tomorrow Woman number 1. That's going to go for $2. Indestructible Hulk number 3 is $2. Moon Knight 21 is $2. Avengers Heroes Reunited number 204. This is issue number 12. That's going to go for $2. Elektra number 9, $2 on this. We have the Joker Last Laugh. This is Adventures of Superman 597. This is going to go for $2. Batman Jazz number 2 of 3 and number 3 of 3 by Gerard Jones. Just doing $2 comics right now. I'm going to build out another double rack here. If you guys are curious about any of the lower rack stuff, just let me know, or any of the FOMO books, which are all up here, just let me know. Any of the FOMO books caught your attention, let me know. I have New Defenders 146 and 152. That's going to go for $4. I have Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies number 4. That's $2. Avatars Covenant of the Shield number 2 is $2. Berserker number 5 is $2. We have House of Slaughter number 1 And number 3, that's going to go for just $4. $4 on this set.
That looked like what, third print one?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's a third printing. Is that that's a spinoff of Something's Killing the Children, right? Because
That is correct. Yep.
Slaughter family is the main characters of the story.
That is correct.
Giant size Spider-Man and Doc Savage number 3 is $2. 2-in-1 Thing and the Impossible Man number 60 is $2. Gru number 77 is $2. Doctor Strange number 16, The Return of Dormammu, $2. Number 17, we have a Joe Jusko variant of 17, and number 19, and number 385. If you want to grab all of these Doctor Strange books off my hands, it's $10. You get them all. X Nation number 1, 2099, number 1. Got a
like foil.
Foil-ish,
Yeah.
$2. Superboy number 39 and 45. That's going to go for $4. Spider-Man number 11 is $2. Iron Man 236 and 237. That is $4 on this. International Iron Man number 1 is $2. Darkman versus Army of Darkness number 2 and number 3. That's going to go for $4. I have, wait, hold on, let me fill out the rest here. I have Devil's Reign, number 4 of 6, and number 5 of 6. That's going to go for $4. Gambit, number 15, is $2. Assassin's Creed, number 10, and number 11. That's going to go for $4 for these two. New Kids on the Block, Magic Summer Tour. That's $2. New Kids on the Block, Valentine Girls, $2. Backstage Pass, $2. Get all the New Kids on the Blocks at $6. I thought these novelty books would go a lot quicker. I'm surprised they haven't.
I actually ran into a vendor that had all of them and they was trying to sell the whole lot for like $50-something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a lot more than 3. There was like a 12-issue lot of New Kids on the Block.
I think people want that as much as they want the Flash comics that I have for sale.
I just think it's just you and Flash because I know a lot of people who love Flash and
Phil does. I'm starting to see more Flash sales. I mean, that's good, but I feel like I've had to say something because, like, I've been showing Flash books for years and no one has been buying it. It is, of course, it's just a me thing. Mm-hmm. Me and all these Flashists here. And Daredevil number 284 is $2. Wonder Woman, War of the Gods, number 3 of 4 and number 4 of 4. I got half your run right here.
Wait, what numbers?
Number 3 and 4 of War of the Gods.
No, issue numbers.
3 and 4.
Issue 3 and issue 4?
Correct. Going for just $4 right now. You have one.
I know that's volume 2. I'm about to say it's like, maybe we can make a full set here. And I was like, just thinking to myself, it's like, do I have it?
Yeah, let us know if you can do it. Silver Surfer 28 is $2. All right. Finish filling out this rack here. Silver Surfer 37 is $2. And then we have the number 4 annual going for $2. Uh-oh, Joe. Guess what book I have coming up next?
What you got coming up next?
Catwoman number 3. Now we got two stray cats for the price of one. $2 on Catwoman number 3. That's from Jim Balance run. I have Atlantis Attacks number 1. That's $2. I have a really nice set of Batman books here. We have Batman 445, 446, 448, 449, 454, 455, 467, 469, and 487. All going for 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I will do all 9 of these Batmans at $15. $15 for all the Batmans. I have the Impossible Man Summer Vacation Spectacular. We got Doom on the cover going for $2. Spider-Man 2099, number 4, and number 12, and number 16, and number 17, all going for $8. Donald Duck Adventures is going to go for $2. That is number 10, and we have number 19 as well, going for $2. So it's $4 for the Donald Duck. Here. Almost done, Joe. I'll get it over to you very soon.
No, I'm still looking up for those books here because I know if it was War of the Gods, I think it was War of the Gods and Challenge of the Gods was what I was confusing here.
Gotcha. All right, I got Spectacular Scarlet Spider number 2 going for $2. Mercy Sparks number 7 is $2. Adventures of Superman 549 and 551 is $4. Secret Invasion with Mary Jane. We got number 2 of 3. Hold on a second. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm sorry. Uh-huh.
Uh-oh, he's plotting his set here, people.
Kind of. All right.
Batman, all of them. You
Okay,
have a Batman.
Phil Ailing.
Yep.
What's up, man? Good to see you. You get a vote now. Does politician get the Marvel boot or the DC boot? Based on what you just purchased right now, it looks like the DC boot. Lots of Phils buying from us today, Joe. All right, I have Jackpot number 1 and number 2 going for $4. Okay, that's 2 for DC. It looks like the DC boot is the one that is going to be going to politician's bum. Okay.
DC standing for direct collision.
Yeah, for direct collision of his butthole. All right, one more $2 book here. I have Mighty Thor 289, number 340, and number 348, and number 349, number 351, number 350.
Chris is asking to see the Donald, I think Donald Duck or Donald's.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much. I'll show it right now. This Thor set here is going to go, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 6 at 12 on the Thors. Okay. And Chris Nash wanted to see the Donald Ducks. So we have Donald Duck Adventures number 10 and number 19. Those are going to go for $4 together. Let me know if you want to throw those on, Chris Nash. And then I'm going to show off the FOMO books again, and I want to show off some other books, and then we'll kick it back to Joe here. All right. Okay. So we're taking them. They're up to you, sir. Chris Nash. Okay, FOMO books. None have been claimed so far, either from me or Joe. And Joe actually had a good one. Batman versus Predator at $5 for the first issue. You guys should jump on it. I have Heroes Return Fantastic Four number 1 going for $5. Evangeline Glory number 1 from Maximum Press is $5. Adventures of Superman 500 is $5. Marvel's number 4 is going to go for just $10 today. Avengers #1, we got the George Perez cover going for $5. He did the interiors on it too, by the way. Spahn #18, that's going to go for 10 for Spahn 18. Amazing Spider-Man 406, we got introduction of Lady Octopus, that's going to go for 5. And then I have the official comic book adaptation of Blade #2, that's going to, or Blade 2, the movie, that's going to go for $10. So these are the FOMO books that we have here. Let me know if you have any questions about any of them. To fill out that one slot for the Donald Duck stuff, I have Avengers #157 and 159 going for $4 right now. That's $2 a pop on those Avengers. And then I have these DC 1 million books here. I have DC Aquaman 1 million. I have Batman 1 million, Supergirl 1 million, Flash 1 million, and Shazam 1 million. All the 1 million books are going to go for $3 a pop. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you grab them all, it's just $15 for all of them. Otherwise, each one is $3. Joe, I am kicking it back to you, sir.
Yep, we're going to do Secret FOMO first, and then we got some regular books, and then we're going to go into what you guys been really asking me since Onrie brought it up. We're going to do some Volume 2 Wonder Woman. So we got all that coming up. But first things first, the Secret FOMO that we had earlier today. Something Killing the Children, variant for issue number 11. That was a $10 ask on that. A $10 ask on the X-Men 150. This was an uncirculated issue 150. A $10, well, I could go $8 for this. $8 on Volume 1 Doom Patrol issue number 93. Everything is intact, a little bit wear on the spine right there at that corner here. $10 ask on that. This is what Onrie was referring to, Batman versus Predator, $5. Sins of Sinister #1, $5. Extraordinary X-Men #1, $5. Jessica Jones #1, $5. And this is first print Jessica Jones, by the way. Okay, so Phil wants the Batman Predator. That is going to you. So we got at least one person getting something from the Secret FOMO. So that goes in your pile. Okay, okay, we already did that one. And then we have the trade and version set for Venom #4 Lethal Protector. That's the trade, that's the version. We're doing both for 15. Then Scotty Young, She-Hulk #1. That's a $20 ask. And the Avengers 1 million BC, that's a $10 ask. And that was our Secret FOMOs for today. If you have any questions about them, feel free to ask. We're going to cover these last bit of books here, these last bit of DC books before we get into volume 2 Wonder Woman stuff. We got Teen Titan Spotlight on Nightwing, issue number 14. That is a $2 issue. Nightwing #9 for New 52, $3. Nightwing from Volume 3, issue number 16 from New 52, with him Jokerized on the cover here. We're going to do that for $3. Now, for all the Joker fans out there, we got Batman's Joker's Apprentice. We're doing that at $4. If you don't want that one, how about Batman the Dark Detective here, issue number 1 of 6. We're doing that for the low price of $4. Okay, and how about Robin 129 from the War Games actual storyline here? We're going to do that at $3. Robin 168. This one is also a $3 issue. $3. And we got Robin Annual number 5, which is a $3 issue. So we got all the Robins there taken care of. And now for the piece of resistance, for those who always ask, where's the Wonder Woman? Okay, we got Dark Detective going to Phil. That was a $4 ask here. Okay, that is going into the pile over here. Okay, so now, Volume 2 Wonder Woman. We're going to start out with issue number 3 from George Perez run, Volume 2. Because it's a little bit dirty and everything, we're going to do this at $5. Then we go to issue number 11. This is part 2 of Challenge of the Gods. We do this at $5. Issue number 16, a more sought after issue here, but I still going to do $5 on the Wonder Woman 16. Issue number 23 of Wonder Woman Volume 2. We're going to do $5 on that. Now I got 2 copies of issue number 25, so there's not going to be any fighting over this issue. We got 2 copies of it here. We're going to do $3 on those. This is where Perez starts writing, but other people start actually doing covers and everything here. So this is issue number 40. We're going to do that at a $3 for issue number 40. $3 for issue number 41 from Volume 2. And then we're going to have a major jump and skip here. And this is where Loebs takes over the writing here. We got issue number 81 from Volume 2. I'm going to do $3 on that. Then number 130. This is where I think the beginnings of the possibility of Apollo taking over as Wonder Woman for a while here. And talking about the days where she was with the Justice Society. That's a $3 issue. That is followed up with this 31 for $3. And then we get into some Adam Hughes goodness here. I believe this is Adam Hughes. I'm trying to see if this is Adam Hughes or if this is somebody else. But this is Greg Rucker writing at, I know at this point. So we got 2 copies of issue 195 from Volume 2. $3. We got to do this a little bit differently here because we got 198 direct, which is 3. However, I have to upcharge for the newsstand one to 5 because the newsstands are harder to find here. We got Wonder Woman 210, still during the record era of writing here. 210, $3. The Justice League of America versus Wonder Woman 212, getting close to the end of the run here. $3. 313, where she pretty much takes on the gods of Themyscira. $3. We got 216, 2 copies of 216, $3. No fighting overall. 219. This is one of the greatest fights ever between Wonder Woman and Superman, which again proves that technically she can beat him. It's just more along the lines of, writing staff and the storylines and everything to that magnitude. But 219, $3. And here's another one where we're going to have a discrepancy here. This is issue 220. This is where she gets arrested for killing what's his face. This was during Infinite Crisis. Dang it. Why am I blanking on Maxwell Lord? she gets arrested for killing Maxwell Lord in this issue. So I have the direct edition for $3. However, newsstand has to go at $5.
Phil, I got you on Batman and Flash 1 million. You're good, man. Phil Riley got Batman Predator, so we're good. And
Yep.
Phil also called Dark Detective. We're good on.
No. I wasn't saying Mr. Ailing. I didn't call that for you. I called it for the other Phil.
Oh, okay, got it. All right.
So that's the reason why I say he didn't want it. It's like, no, I didn't call it for him. I called it for the other Phil.
Cool.
He was the one that asked for it here. 221, where she takes on Omax by herself. And I believe 224 was the last issue, I believe, in volume 2. If not, I could double check that, but there's the direct one for $3 as well. So that's everything that I have extra that I'm willing to sell for volume 2. I could go over some more Wonder Womans from like volume 1 and other volumes here, but I know we was talking about volume 2, so that's the reason why I brought those out right here and right now. Let's see, Onrie, you can actually take over because I think I went over my 10.
No, you're good, man. Don't worry about it. I wanted to give you a little extra time because I was spending a little time building out everything. All right, so I'm going to show the FOMO books again because that's what I do. We're going to fill up 8 slots here, and then I'm going to go over the bottom row stuff one more time, and then it is going to be FOMO time. Or sorry, not FOMO time. It's going to be booting time. You guys will actually see. And so far, we only got 2 votes for Marvel or for DC. Marvel has gotten no votes. All right, I have Heroes Reborn, Fantastic Four #1 going for $5. Amazing Spider-Man 406, First Lady Octopus going for $5. Marvel's #4 is going for $10. Blade 2, the official comic book adaptation, is $10. Adventures of Superman #500 is $5, sealed in the poly bag. Spahn #18 is $10. Evangeline Glory #1 is $5. Avengers #1 is $5. Spahn can't even sell a book on his own booting show. How sad is that? All right, we got Wolverine in the Flesh #1 going for $2. I have The Geek #1 from DC Vertigo going for $2. Berserkers #3 is $2. Got The Phantom Stranger #1 going for $2. Detective Comics #632, 633, and 636 are going to go for just $6. All right, Avengers has been called by Phil. Awesome. Conan 246 is $2. I have Avengers #8 going for $2. This is from Walt Simonson's run. Civil War 2 #3 is $2. And that is it for our $2 rack. So now I'm going to show off all the bottom row books again, including the runs that we have up top. We'll kick it back to Joe one more time, and then it is booting time. And I promise you guys are really going to like the booting. The booting video is going to be a lot of fun. Once the booting happens, and everybody wants to see politician get his get that booting. Everybody wants to see it. Okay, we got a nice full room right now. So I'm going to go over the bottom row one more time. I have Spider-Man #1. This is Legacy #157, the start of Dan Slott and Mark Bagley's run. That sees the first appearance of Spider-Boy. We're going to do issue 1 today for just $4. X-Men 97 #2 is going to go for $5. Batman 14 is $5. This is from the New 52 Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo run. Invincible Iron Man #1 is going to go for $4. Absolute Power #4, we got a foil cover here going for $10. For Absolute Power #4 of $4. X-Men Rubicon Edition #1 is going to go for $8. Monkey Prince #1 is going to go for $3. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #111 is $3. Spider-Boy #12, we got a variant edition here. That's going to go for just $10 today. This is the first appearance of Spider Girl. And we got a Doom variant here that's going to go for 10. Ultimates 4, we got another variant here that's going to go for 10. Detective Comics 1000 is going to go for $8. Black Panther number 25 is going to go for 3. Detective Comics 539 is going to go for 3. And Daredevil 195 is going to go for $4. Sorry, these are both $4 books, not 3. Okay, I'm going to take the FOMO books here. I'm going to put them over here. If anybody wants to claim any of the FOMO books, this is your chance. You can do it right now. I have New X-Men number 114, 115, and 116. This is the first appearance of Cassandra Nova, the main villain of Deadpool and Wolverine. First Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and number 116. This completes Grant Morrison's first run on New X-Men. If you want this set, it is $40, down from $60. I'm taking 20 off. All right. And then I have a couple of the 1 millions left. I have Aquaman 1 million, Supergirl 1 million, and The Power of Shazam 1 million, each going for $3 a piece. It's $9 for all of them. And then I have Spectacular Spider-Man 194, 195, and 196 going for just $5. What's up, Katie? How you doing? This is going to go for $5. $5 on this run. Another cool thing that I got a chance to pick up while I was at Chicago Comics, I'll show these off again. I managed to find issues of Eastern Shin. You can get issues 1, 2, and 3 of Eastern Shin already pre-signed by me, going for just $6. And then I have another issue issue 1 going for $2. So let me know if you're interested in grabbing any of them. Okay, Phil, I got you on the
Aquaman 1 million. Looks like
1 million. Yes. All right. Okay, so Chris Nash is saying he might be interested in your G.I. Joes for next time, Joe.
okay.
All right. So here's what we're going to do now. I am going to kick it back to Joe. Joe, we'll give you, say, another 5 minutes, and then we will show the booting and close out the show and spin for anybody who I owe spins for. Does that sound good to you?
That's excellent.
Perfect. Kicking it back to you.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do real quick here. I got volume 3 right here of Wonder Woman, and then I'm going to make one last pitch for my books, and we're going to see which boot gets used. So starting with volume 3, we got issue number 2. This is during the Terry Dodson, Rachel Dodson run of Wonder Woman. So issue number 2, issue number 8. And then it changed over to I can't pronounce his name, Jody Petticoat, if I'm correct, starting at issue number 10. Then we got issue number 11, dealing with different changes here. This is the aftermath of the first Amazon's attack here. And then I got several copies of issue number 15 here, where Gail Simone takes over. So nobody has to fight over issue 15. I think I got about 4 copies of that, all going at $3 here. Issue number 16, which you got a couple of copies of issue 16. Nobody has to argue over that. Same thing with 17 during the Gail Simone run. We got a couple of copies of that here. 18, same scenario with 18. Several copies of that. Nobody has to argue or fight or fuss. Number 19, all of it's still $3. 21, 22. We got a couple of copies of 22. 23, we got a couple of copies of 23. 24, 25. One of my favorite covers here is 25. 26, 27, 28, the cheetah cover, the Faces of Evil.
Cheetah.
Yep. Chia. And 29 and 32. So that is all of volume 3 here. So to end the show here, I'm going to make one last appeal here. You know, people like Onrie and myself, we create our own comic books as well here. I have the 3 titles that represents me here. We have the one that started it all, Amazonia, which I originally published back in 2008. This is the 5th anniversary edition. We are selling those for $4 here. That was followed up by AWF. This is the series that I was telling you about. That is the behind the scenes, talking about the mystery behind the wrestling organization itself. That's in second print as well. That's a $4 ask here. And then we have our $5 ask of Primetime Saturday Night, and I'm starting you guys out with issue number 0. Now, the good thing about Primetime Saturday Night, each issue is at least 50 plus pages here. So you're getting your bang for your buck when you purchase from me dealing with Primetime Saturday Night here. So again, you could do issue 1 of Amazonia for $4, AWF number 1 for $4, or issue 0 for Primetime Saturday Night for $5. And on that note, it's booting time.
Is it booting time? Hold on just a second here. I am coming right now, right around here with the booting. Let's do it, guys. Are you ready to see who's going to get booted? It is that time. It looks like we're getting the DC. So this is it. This is what happens to politicians.
It's booting time! And it's a booting time! All right, mateys, it's time to implant this testicle with the almighty power of me boots. But wait, I didn't do anything. That's the point. You never do anything. It's not personal. It's business. Well, then meet the business end of me boot. Where the hell am I? IKEA? I wonder if they have umbrella racks here. I can't seem to find one. Here, or there, or anywhere. My God, does anyone actually work here? Excuse me, do you guys sell umbrella racks here? Oh, sure. Why don't you just funnel my balls and I'll get right on that. So I just checked our computers, and the umbrella rack you're looking for is actually the Suck My Balls version, which is going to cost you exactly $24.99. $24.99? No! Steiskal and Associates. We'll send your enemies to IKEA instead of prison. Or hell. Call 1-800-IKEA for a not-free cut. What's with all the hate on IKEA? I thought I told you to pipe it down over there!
There's
That
only
was pretty decent.
one place worse than hell, and it's IKEA. And it doesn't matter what your political allegiance is, everybody can agree on that.
Yeah.
I haven't set foot into IKEA in years, and I thank the Lord every day for it.
I got your claim for Amazonia here, Phil. I'm going to give you one of the C2E2 exclusive ones for $4.
Awesome. Outstanding. Joe, since we're closing out the show now, I just want to thank you for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. You're fantastic, and you did really great. And we'll do this again. You're welcome back here anytime, man. You're awesome. Yeah, you love into IKEA. Stay away from IKEA. All right. It is time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark. So we're going to do that right now.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark, bark, bark.
So the only person who gets to spin is going to be Phil. And Phil gets a free DC book because he voted for me. And I'm going to hook him up with Adventures of Superman 597. Phil, that is for you. Guys, thank you so much for everything. Both Joe and I appreciate it. Yeah, we did a clockwise spin for you. I will be back on the air on Monday. We're going to do a Monday afternoon show. And we're going to get back to a regular schedule next week. I will see you guys later. Joe, thank you again for being here. You're welcome.
Oh, and guys, I do need your email address before I can invoice you on PayPal here. So, Jill and Joe Hardy, I need your emails.
Joe, if anything, you could just message me, and I'll give you everybody's email information.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll take care of it so you can take care of invoicing. All right, everyone, take care. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Also, if you have any questions about anything that was showcased today, you can always contact me at a later point, and I will be able to pull it down for you if I still have it in stock. All right, awesome. All right, take care, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one.